They didn't. I mean, they hit my car, but I was on the street right there, and it looked like it was kind of maybe trying to land in there. It kind of was pretty much almost on the ground, other than that corner, like that dirt, undeveloped.
Hi, if you can say your name, spell it for me really quick.
Tyler, Tyler.
Your last name, if you would.
Hansen, Hansen.
Okay, and what did you see out here, Tyler?
I was just driving out of the neighborhood right there, and the plane looked like the plane was trying to land maybe in that undeveloped part, and just kind of bounced off the ground. Went through that intersection right there, and looks like the wing clipped the tree or a sign or something right there, and landed in this parking lot.
Did you hear anything prior to the plane coming down? Did you hear
maybe a couple dozen? My wife said, "Stop!" Oh my God! And I stopped and saw the plane cross right in front of us.
And after it hit the parking lot, what happened next? What'd you see? What'd you do?
I pulled in the parking lot and called 911 and just kind of gave them a description of what happened and described the plane. And they said, my wife said she saw the two people get out of the plane. They seemed okay, unharmed. And,
just two people in the plane?
I think my wife said two people, yeah.
And they were unharmed and not injured?
They seemed okay, yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay. And you said it was coming out of the east here, and it was coming...
Came like that direction down, and kind of diagonally out of that undeveloped area, then through that intersection, and then here. So I didn't want to start tracking the ELT. Yeah. Yep, it's going.
All right, Steve Richards, STEVE-RHCARDS, Assistant Chief, Ground Fire and Rescue.
And what are we doing out here today, Chief?
Okay, what happened is we got alerted to a possible plane crash in front of the church here. Looks like we have 3 people on board. One was a student pilot, one was the instructor, and another passenger. They were out flying the area. I believe they were flying out of Shady Acres. They were doing some touch and goes, I believe, here at Thun Field, and they lost power. And as soon as they lost power, the instructor took over. They were unable to restart the engine, and they were trying to pick a place to put it because the plane was falling fast. So they had a open field, and they tried to set it down on the field. He was afraid he wasn't going to make the field because of the houses, so they kind of aimed for a parking lot, and here's where they landed and rest. All 3 passengers and pilot are the 2 passengers and the pilot are non-injury and walking away.
What's it like to have, this is really odd. This is not common to have a plane come down in a residential area. Kind of walk me through what that response kind of looks like.
Well, this is the second plane wreck in the area that we responded to, in this last couple weeks here. This is a very heavy populated residential area. We sent a full response, just not knowing what we were looking at. And getting here and finding out no houses were involved, no cars, and the pilot and the passengers were up walking. It's a great relief, and we'll sit here and assist the state patrol, or the sheriff, Pierce County Sheriff, as they do their investigations and block traffic.
And kind of tell me what your thoughts and feelings on the pilot, missing the houses and missing, it looks like a park full of people and coming to rest in a safe location.
Actually talking to the instructor pilot, they realized that they were unable to start the engine. They definitely realized that they were in trouble. But him to be able to pick a nice wide open area and bring it down safely with no one around, and having everybody walk away is it's amazing.
All right. Anything else you can think of, Chief?
Anything else you need, or you good?
No, I'm